Hi, this is Gwen, your emotional freedom coach and inner child advocate. And today is session 3. My client who did the 6 Unlock Your Invisible Money Blocks sessions and wrote up what her experience was. And I've been sharing those. Session 1 and 2 were the last 2 weeks. And so I just want to share what she had to say for session number 3. And she started off writing about how it was a very mega intense session. And she talked about how I had sent her the picture. I'd found a picture of a little girl in a suit of armor, and I sent it to her, and she started out the session by crying and saying that it really resonated with her and it was really emotional. And so we did some tapping, and she went back to a moment in her 5-year-old memory, and she was talking to her mom and saying, "It doesn't matter, don't worry, I can take it, I'll take responsibility for it, it will all be okay." And she said, "I've been taking responsibility for everything ever since." And she said, "Load me up, give me your inability to cope, and I'll take care of it for you." And she said that I had to do that for my mom. And it was emotionally, financially, practically, any way possible. And the payoff for her was that as a child, she had a new role because she had had a new baby brother and felt pushed to the side. And so this role of taking on the responsibility for everyone was a way for her to survive, basically. And so she said that she's been loading herself up with other people's responsibility ever since, and especially those who can't cope, quote unquote. And so she said she's become the rescuer and carrier of other people's burdens. And she said, "I've tapped on this before, but I would always pull back automatically before it got too scary." And this session, we tapped and tapped and tapped, and we were able to get her some relief. And she remembered, I didn't remember saying this exactly this way, but she remembered me telling her that she can hang up her suit of armor in her closet, so it's always there if she needs to go back to get it. And she said, "But I told her," it's so funny doing this work is it feels like it's not something that I'm doing necessarily, so I don't necessarily remember everything. But she said, "I told her that if it's hanging in the closet, that she can go back and get it anytime that she needs to for safety if she were to need to. And but she may outgrow it, so it no longer fits her." And so I thought that was pretty cool. She liked that too. And so what she told me at the end is that she felt softer and less hard and a lot clearer and calmer after we did the session. And so I love doing this work. I love helping people, and this was the 3rd session. And so I look forward to sharing session number 4 with you next week. So until we talk again, happy tapping.